We're now located along Southeast 248th Street in front of Daniel Elementary School. The next project that I'd like to talk about is called the Safe Walking Routes to School program. The City of Kent Police Department was successful in getting a $900,000 grant from the Washington State Department of Transportation for safe walking routes to schools. This project will install asphalt paths similar to what you see here along the other side of the road, along the other side of Southeast 248th Street, between Daniel Elementary School and 116th Avenue Southeast. It'll also install these paths along 116th Avenue between Southeast 248th Street and Southeast 256th Street, and along 256th Street between 116th Avenue and 104th Avenue. To the west of us, along Horizon Elementary School, we'll be installing paths similar to this along 144th Avenue Southeast and along 152nd Avenue Southeast. Construction is scheduled to start in July or August of 2009. It will take approximately 2 to 3 months to complete. During construction, the driving public should expect some limited delays associated with construction work that's happening along 248th, 116th, 256th, 144th, and 152nd Avenue. Hi, the large open space behind me is the future location of the Kent East Hill Operations Center. This site is located on Kent's East Hill at the intersection of 124th Avenue Southeast and Southeast 248th Street. The City of Kent Public Works Operations Division is responsible for maintaining all the city's water system, sanitary sewer system, storm drainage system, street system, as well as maintaining all the vehicles for many of the departments within the city. As you can imagine, in order to maintain all these vehicles and systems, we need a large site that will house many employees as well as all the vehicles required to do all this support. Several years ago, the City of Kent purchased this property, and we're anticipating in the very near future to start constructing the on-site utilities, that is the storm drainage, the water supply, as well as the sanitary sewer pipes needed to support the buildings that will be constructed in the near future. When this project is completed, approximately 100 employees in the Public Works Department, as well as some employees from the Parks Department, will work out of this location to help support the city's infrastructure needs. Construction of the on-site utilities is anticipated to start in August of 2009 and will take approximately 2 to 3 months to complete. Since most of this work will be constructed on-site, the driving public should not see too much of an interruption.
We're at Wilson Playfields, located on the East Hill of Kent. It's at the intersection of 132nd Avenue and 248th Street. This is our lighted synthetic turf athletic complex, and here we have our elementary school track program. We've got baseball and softball, and our big ball league plays here. We've got our flag football in the fall. We've got sports like lacrosse and rugby, as well as soccer, which is played year-round. Our project this year will be constructed this fall. We're planning to take the house that you see behind me and complete the wall. And in the grass area, we're going to have batting cages, a picnic shelter, some picnic tables, and a nice lawn area. So if you're coming here to play a sport, you'll be able to warm up in this area before your game starts. It's a small project, but it's going to be real important to this site. We've received funding from this from King County and their Youth Athletic Facilities Grant Program, and also from the state of Washington through Community Trade and Economic Development. Please come out the next time you're in the area and check out this project. We should be finished this fall.
Today I'm going to be talking to you about the city's Lake Meridian Outlet Project, which we're working on here in Public Works in partnership with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. This project is located just downstream of the Lake Meridian Park, which is on the East Hill of the City of Kent. To get here, coming from downtown, you come up the hill on Canyon Drive, head east, and then continue on Kent-Kangley Road to 152nd Avenue. Turn left on 152nd Avenue to go north and park in the boat parking lot at Lake Meridian Park. This project has been going on for quite a few years to solve flooding problems as well as some habitat problems for the Lake Meridian outlet stream. The Lake Meridian has been flooding for quite a number of years around the edges, some of the docks and areas downstream of the lake. And the stream from Lake Meridian is little more than a roadside ditch going along 152nd Avenue south of Kent Kangley Road. So the first phase of this project was done in 2007, and it was work inside of Lake Meridian Park. This included rebuilding the entire lake outlet channel. The lake outlet was widened, and it included rebuilding some of the culverts in the lake, as well as the installation of a weir structure which controls the amount of water which comes out of Lake Meridian. We also added habitat elements into the lake outlet, which include some large wood structures for fish habitat, as well as plantings of native plants along the banks of the new stream channel. Phase 2 of the project and Phase 3 are scheduled to be constructed in 2009 in the summer through the fall. Phase 2 includes construction of a new 2,000-foot long stream channel which goes from the existing work which was done in Phase 1 east through King County's Gary Grant Park down to Big Sue's Creek. Right behind me is the point where you can see we're going from Phase 1 to Phase 2. Phase 1 was just upstream to the right, and Phase 2 starts right behind me and will be going off to the east through the existing forested area in King County Park. Phase 3 includes some wetland restoration and mitigation work that is also going to be done this summer. This will include tightening up some of the soils in the wetlands. The reason we have to do this is we're taking a lot of the water away from existing wetlands, and in order to avoid drying up the wetlands, we tighten up the soils with some soil mixtures which allow the wetlands to use the water in a more efficient way. We'll also be adding plantings in both Phase 2 and Phase 3, native plantings which need a minimal amount of maintenance, as well as wood debris structures for fish habitat. So these include large logs with root wads on them, which provide food for the upper end of the food chain, including bugs and things like that, which the salmonids eat. Because this project involves construction of a new stream channel as well as grading within the wetlands, there will be a lot of earth-moving vehicles out on the site during construction. So we would ask that you avoid this area if possible. The city and the Corps of Engineers will be providing notice of when construction is going to be coming, but there will be a lot of trucks entering and leaving the roadway along 152nd Avenue, both north and south of Kent Kangley.